All right, today we come from my truck. Boat ramp's right there. I get here and it's a pretty good storm's coming through. I didn't realize I'm out of town, so I didn't realize what it was going to be like today. Now, I did go fishing yesterday. I'm going on a long trip to a degree. This was part of my trip, and then going to the Lake of the Ozarks. So I wanted to come get some practice fishing for an upcoming event like in a couple weeks. So, what is this video about? This to me is the hardest and most frustrating thing there is in fishing. I like just about, well, that sitting on the boat ramp, like wanting to go fish while a storm's come through, like bad lightning and stuff. That's the second most frustrating thing. So these lakes we're getting on, I don't know what it is. It seems like over the last 4 or 5 years, they've been changing. Or how about this? I fished this lake a bunch, did really well on it. I think I started kind of figuring them out back in like 2014 is when I figured something out and ran with it for years. And then it hit its peak, right, of this somewhat pattern. And when I say pattern, it's not like this one bait doing this one thing, like understanding the lake. Like the lake fished a certain way, and it doesn't fish as good as it used to like that anymore. And I can't explain why. Because this was before LiveScope. It started changing, and weird things about not as many fish being in certain areas. What else would it be? Everywhere I go, people are always like, "Oh, the water needs to cool off. Oh, it's when it cools off, it'll get better shallow," and things like that. I just don't know if people were getting as many bites, because I used to come out to some of these lakes and crush them in like August, and now they're talking like October, and it seems like September was that time I could always do it. It's September now, but it's like, oh, everyone's always waiting for these, sometimes this weather patterns to like dictate what the fish are going to do. And it's one of those deals that I'm like, well, they were doing it before. Like years ago, I could pull up at certain times. I'm making sure I'm not blocking the boat ramp. I could pull up at certain times, and those months or whatever, or during when it was hot, it didn't matter, and still catch them. All this is changing. So I come up here and I'm like, man, I've got to eventually change with it. I got to adapt. And especially with LiveScope now and everything, it's just a different way to look at things. So I came up here going, I'm going to go LiveScope. I'm going to go spend a lot of my practice time LiveScope. And when I say a lot of my time, like 90% of my time LiveScoping and trying to figure that bite out. And when I got out here yesterday, and literally the first place I pull up to, never fished before in my entire life. So I've been coming to this lake for 15 years, never been here. It was close to where I wanted to go, and I caught like 3. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. This is easy. Caught a smallmouth. No, I caught 2 smallmouth, big spot. And I'm like, awesome. And I was like, this is going to be easy. And then went downhill from there. I wouldn't say downhill. I ended up getting some bites. Very, very, nothing like that. I mean, nothing like that. And all throughout the day, I'm going, okay, what's going on? Like, what am I missing? What don't I understand? It seemed like it got worse. I saw less and less fish. I didn't even think I was throwing around any. I went shallow. I went deep. I did everything. LiveScope allows you to do that sometimes. That's why I kind of call it, I wouldn't say it's easy. I wouldn't say it's that. I mean, I did get bit, and I didn't catch any big ones doing it, but I did get bit doing it. And I didn't go everywhere. I didn't even get a full day in because I had to drive like 4 or 5 hours before I even started fishing. So there's a lot. It might be getting better now. There's a lot there to unpack. But the hardest thing is, like, I don't know how many people are doing that. I talked to my private channel a bunch about that. Is it like, I'm going out there again today, and I'm gonna go live scope again, good or bad. And I might come before this tournament and go live scope and practice, like the pre-practice before the event, and do it some more and keep on trying to figure it out. Because I know it's gonna take some time. And like I said, I did get bit doing it. It just, I thought after that beginning, I would have caught him way better throughout the day. And then I just didn't see, even if I was getting some small ones or something, it just didn't seem like it was the deal. And it wasn't like that it was the deal that I didn't even, they weren't even around. And there are some other things in play here too. I doubt something happened, but we did have like record floods. I don't know if that changed the lake, made it worse. There's a lot of small fish everywhere, like really small fish, like 8 inchers, 8-inch bass and tons of white bass, all little. And I hadn't seen that, like tons of them. And I usually don't see that. I don't know what that's about. The flood did happen in the springtime. And so maybe they got a good spawn. I don't know. But then I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that changed some things as well. The lake does look good. I'm looking at it right now. So when you have this idea in your head, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but I conjure it up. I conjure this idea up that I can go do something. And I'm telling you, like, the confidence I have to go to the lake and do it is like at 100. I'm telling you, it's at 100. Like when I pulled out there and then I catch some and it's like at 200. It's well over 100, right? And I'm going, okay. And then it just drops throughout the day. And it's still not bad today. I'm still like, hey man, it might have been a section of the lake I was in that was better, because I did leave that section because I had this in my idea of where I was going to do it. And now I'm in a totally different section of the lake and I'm hoping to go do it there. And it's just hard. It's very hard on your mind to sit there and go, I'm gonna go do it again. Even though you know you can go catch fish doing something else, but that something else might not win, or it's changing, or whatever's going on. Like these lakes seem to keep changing on me. I'm going to Lake of the Ozarks. That place, 6-7 years ago, I could show up there blind and smash on them shallow. Can't do it now. I can catch fish, but it's like for 3 or 4 years it was phenomenal, and now you can't even do it. No one's even doing it. Like so many of these lakes, the lakes I grew up on Rayburn and things, like they change, and they never change for the better. It seems like they just keep getting harder to catch, harder to find. We're catching them, but it's definitely not as good as it used to be. It seemed like back then it was you could go out there sometimes, and I guess what I would say, catch them in an easier way, catch them in a more fun way. Now it seems like it's getting way more technical. And when I say technical, not by like what we're using, but like sometimes you could just go down the bank, go down grass edges, go down this, do that. And man, it seems like those lakes are hard to find nowadays, that you can do it as good. Now it seems like you got to be like on specific little bitty pattern type deals to catch fish. And I don't know if that's good or bad or what it is, but it's definitely happening. It's definitely frustrating. And I just want to let y'all know it happens to all of us, or it happens to me. How about that? I don't know if it happens to all of us, but it definitely happens to me. And I'm not happy about it. But I think the storm, it was just gonna clip me. It feels pretty good now. I think I'm gonna go out there, go put my Gill rain suit on. Hey, I got it, I told you about my Gill rain suit, the new one, the lightweight one. I did a video about it the other day, a while back, when rain was gushing on me. All right, my wife just sent me this thing saying this storm's about to hit. Oh, it does look bad. This is my new Voyager jacket from Gill. Super lightweight, real thin. I've got a new code, it's like 20% off. So it's gonna be awesome to get this. It's about to get it's getting so nasty. They said it about 70 mile an hour, straight line winds. I went through this like a week ago. This is what I'm working with. Pouring down. Got my gill suit on. Got everything. Not wet anywhere. Gill, Voyager, rain suit. Use my code, Todd20 at gillfishing.com. You'll love this stuff. This was the video I made of it. It's a really good rain suit. It's cheap. It's one of those cheaper ones, right? And I love it because it's super lightweight. Wear it in the summertime, all that stuff. I'm about to put it on. Yeah, there's a little bit of lightning, but I don't think it's too bad. Use my code. I have a 20% off code. So, I mean, 20% is quite a bit. Like, you're not going to find a better deal like that. Use that. I'll put it right here. Go order one. I promise you'll love it. Like, everyone knows, man, Gill has been like the leader in rain suits. And I know it's getting close to the winter time. You already know about my other rain suit. I'm not putting it on because it's too hot. It's like, well, it's only 70 degrees right now. Check out that rain suit. Get it now. 20% off. All right. Time to go. It looks good out there right now. A little bit of thunder. Heard that. Check my weather app real quick and then I'm gone. All right. See y'all.